Hi, I'm Molly. I'm 19 years old, I live in Cumbria, and I'm currently in second year studying at Lancaster University. The degree that I'm studying is Theatre Studies, something that I am extremely passionate about. I would love to work as camp counsellor because what I love to do most of all is making people happy. To be able to have the chance to make a whole host of children have the most memorable summer, if not the best they've ever had, would be so rewarding. This is also whilst making sure that they are safe and reassured. This is important as it is more than likely that there will be children that have never left home before. I'm a very understanding person as well as relatable, so hopefully this will help any homesick children that are there. I'm very versatile and adaptable, which means I'm willing to give anything a go. This is why I would love to be a camp counsellor, as there is going to be such a variety of things that I will be doing. I also enjoy learning, and by coming to Camp America, I am sure that I will be gaining a valuable set of skills and knowledge. Most importantly though, I love working with kids. They are so enjoyable to be around, and I'm bound to learn plenty of things from them too. My smiley demeanour and determination to be the best I can will have such great impact on the kids, but not only that, on camp life too. My creative flair will help develop interesting and new ways of entertaining the kids, ensuring that there is never a dull day. And my ability to jump straight into anything I do with a positive outlook and maximum effort means that I am capable of adapting to camp life with ease. Now that you have the basic info as well as an idea of why I would love to work at camp, I'd like you to get to know a bit more about me personally. I live with my mum and dad, my older brother and younger sister. I have 3 dogs, and as much as I love them, they are these small dogs and they just bark and bark and bark, but they are cute. I also have a tortoise. My dogs are called Buddy, Betsy and Rosie, and my tortoise is called Gizmo. And I should probably mention my family's name. So my mum is called Kerry, my dad's called Lee, and my sister's called Lily, and my brother is called Ryan. Now, my favourite thing about living in Cumbria is the beautiful scenery which I'm constantly surrounded by, especially the open fell, which is a 10-minute walk from my house. When you get to the top of the fell, there is a place called Hampsfell Hospice even, a small stone building which was built in 1846 by the Vicar of Cartmel. It's supposed to provide shelter for travellers, however I find that it actually provides the most beautiful sunset. When home, me and my friends go on dog walks up Hampsfell, especially to see this sunset. However, it's a quick walk home as we prefer not to get lost in the dark up a hill. However, I love going on long dog walks in the area, and you just never run out of places to go. It's such a phenomenal place to live that you're constantly rediscovering new places, so it's just beautiful. And you know, I can only imagine the types of places in which many of the camps will be set, and the opportunities that they'll present to explore and discover new places. Now, as my application shows, I've done a lot of theatre throughout my lifetime, but firstly I want to talk to you about other things that I enjoy doing, as believe it or not, I do enjoy doing things outside of theatre. I have a real sense of adventure about me. I love challenging myself and trying new things. This has particularly stemmed from the residential trips I've been on, like YMCA and Ryler at Castle Head. A lot of the activities were outdoor activities, and I've done things like kayaking, archery, rifle shooting, quad biking, orienteering, raft building, trapeze, zip wire, rock climbing, gill scrambling, so all sorts really. I've also taken part in sporting days such as the biggest day in university history, Founders. Well, when I say the biggest day in university history, I mean it's just between my college, Bowland, and our rival college, Lonsdale. Very big rivalry. It's basically a weekend where the 2 founding colleges, woo, go Bowland, battle it out in a weekend full of sporting events. Last year I played netball for our college and somehow also managed to be roped into dodgeball and ultimate frisbee. Another thing that I took part in was the John Muir Award. It's very similar to the infamous Duke of Edinburgh, you might have heard of that. And We did different activities every weekend. We went on various walks and took part in conservation work. And the aim of John Muir was to discover, explore and conserve. Our final mission was to walk up the tallest mountain in Britain, Scafell Pike. When we reached the top, I actually got to be the tallest girl in Britain for a few moments, which was a great feeling considering I'm usually one of the smallest, being at 5'2". It was the most memorable experience and something I will carry with me as one of the greatest achievements I've done. I feel like having done such a variety of things will help when working at camp, as it means that I'm versatile, willing to try new things, and most importantly, it's difficult to find something that I haven't already tried at least once. It also means that I get to share my experiences with the children, as well as learning new skills and creating new memories along the way. A lot of the activities which I have done will also come of great use for when I work at camp. They have made me a great team player, a great leader. I have incredible determination as well as stamina, and I think that's important to have when you're working with children. I'm also a very patient person, which I also feel will be a good trait to have when working with kids. Most importantly though, I'm fun and easy to get along with. Now, onto my theatre background. I have done theatre most of my life, starting from my first ever lead role as Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz in Year 5. Really fought for that role. I then went on to joining a pantomime group where my acting went from strength to strength. This then led me to taking drama at sixth form, where I took part in a ballet at the Duke's Theatre created by my dance teacher, and all the music was created by my music teacher. I was also in the school's production of Jesus Christ Superstar, where I played one of the apostles. Despite both of these productions being performed by high school and sixth form students, the standard was incredibly high. After all, my school is prided on its performance arts facilities. From there, I went on to do theatre studies at university, which is what I'm currently doing. I am currently working at a 2-1 and I absolutely love it. I'm part of the university theatre group, and so far I've been in several productions. Some of these include 448 Psychosis, West Side Story, which I was so incredibly lucky enough to have played the lead role, Maria. I was also in The Gut Girls, and I also went to Fringe Festival this summer last summer, where I played Tom Kitten in Beatrix Potter's Peter Rabbit and Other Tales. It was an immersive children's show written by one of the third year students at university. The set was made out of watercolour sheets which moved and created paths for the children to follow. It was fantastic seeing the children's faces as we moved from location to location. My particular favourite was when myself, Tom Kitten and Squirrel Nutkin had a competitive egg and spoon race and we needed volunteers. It was just incredible to see the children leaping up and wanting to join in. So you know you've done something right when, you know, kids are actually wanting to get involved and they're not hiding back. So we got fantastic reviews ranging from 4 to 5 stars. So another memorable moment. This isn't the first time I've worked alongside children though, whether it be performing to them or with them. I was part of a amateur panto group where I got to work and perform to children. I learned to interact with different ages, the youngest being from around 8 to, and the oldest, well, being it got to my age, 20 really. And I was a real role model for the kids because they aspire to be the older people who were in the bigger roles. So, you know, you really had to kind of take a step back and be that role model, a good role model. I had to encourage the kids to join in, whether that's in rehearsals, making sure they're joining in with the activities and the warm-ups, and to encouraging children to get on stage when you're performing and, you know, join in with their "it's behind you." So yeah, all different types of things really. I also ran a drama club for years 7 to 9. We did lots of improv games, and then that led to performances. That was really good fun. I also did work experience at Reeves Primary School, so helped them with their work, helped lead a woodland trail, and very recently I volunteered as part of my work placement at the Messy Gallery. So that is a it's for parents to bring their children along on a Saturday morning, and there's just lots of games and activities for the children to do, and it is really good fun. I made sensory boxes for babies, so there's sort of different things that evoke the senses, so make them, so shaky eggs, I mean it was themed because it's Easter, so shaky eggs that evokes the hearing and things to feel, so that was really lovely. I also cut out several hundred masks, bunny masks. It took me a very, 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 very long time, but patience is a virtue. So basically, I hope that you've learned a little bit about me today, and most importantly that you like what you see. I think I would make not only an excellent camp counsellor but an excellent employee, a great role model to the children and a fantastic colleague. I feel that I am the right balance between fun and responsible, and I know that I would make a really positive impact onto camp atmosphere. If you hire me, you would be making a very good decision. Thank you.